Good afternoon, fourth graders. Welcome to writing. This is Thursday, October 22nd, and we are still working on our informational writing piece, a biography about your famous historical figure. Today, you're going to open up your writing informational document, and you are going to go scroll down to slide 9, or the obstacle slide. So today we're going to be talking about what this means. Okay, so over the course of your famous figure's life, they probably have dealt with something, multiple events, or maybe a single life-changing event that was hard or difficult, something they had to overcome. So let's think about our example that we came up with as fourth grade teachers. So remember, we are working, fourth grade teachers chose Sir Isaac Newton. You guys have chose someone different, obviously. On this slide, we have a picture of Sir Isaac Newton, and you can include pictures on yours as well. But here are some obstacles that he had to overcome during the entire course of his life. So early in his life, when he was born premature. He wasn't expected to survive much long after birth. So after that, while he was a child, he stuttered. He had a speech impediment. Okay, and then later on, he dealt with a mental illness, which led to 2 nervous breakdowns. He did not sleep for 5 nights in a row. He thought his friends were plotting against him. So that was kind of a difficult time for him as well. And then later on, his father died. After his father died, his mother remarried, moved away. He was then raised by his grandparents. So I think for anybody, and not just Isaac Newton, any of these things would be considered obstacles, things that you would have to overcome, not normal circumstances for growing up or living your life, right? So these are all things that this famous historical figure, Sir Isaac Newton, had to overcome in his life, difficult events. They had to kind of persevere through, which is one of our character traits that we came up with for him, if you can remember. He had perseverance, okay? And I would be willing to bet that your famous historical figure probably could have perseverance because they probably had to overcome some obstacles in their lives as well, okay? So I want you to think about, in your research, you probably already have a couple ideas of things that you could write down for this. But I want you to come up with anywhere from 3 to 4 difficult experiences, and I'm sure everybody has them. I mean, Mr. B has them, Miss Hutchins, Miss Albrecht, Miss Floyd, Miss Pergham. Everybody, you have had obstacles in your life that you have had to overcome, okay? So I want you to think about your famous historical figure, and you guys have already done tons of research on them. You probably have already come across a few experiences in their life that you yourself would consider difficult. So I want you to write those down, and then you're going to come up with at least, probably, I would say at least 3, 4 like we did. We came up with 4, and I think 4 would be a great number of difficult experiences that your famous historical figure had to overcome throughout their life. What are some hard things that they experienced, that they persevered through, that anybody would consider a difficult time, okay? So you're going to open up your writing informational document, your blank slide. You're going to go to your obstacles page. You can include a picture of your famous historical figure, and then I want you to give me 3 or 4 bulleted points, complete sentences as to what are some difficult experiences, what are obstacles that they had to overcome in their lives, okay? You guys are going to rock it today. Hope you have a great afternoon, and good luck.